What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. Today's going to be a pretty quick investment update video. I'm going to go over AMC for you guys real quick, tell you guys about that. I'll talk about my positions with them. I'll talk about some future stuff for the channel, all investing stuff, all right here, as well as some Robinhood portfolio stuff and then other stuff. So really just an overview of how I stand, how the channel is going to go forward from here, and that'll basically be that for the video. So let's actually not waste any of your time because I don't like doing that around here. Let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Real quick before I jump into it, I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me over the past week, the past month. The subscribers have been going up, the likes have been going up, the views have been going up. So thank you very much for all that support. If you guys missed my last live stream, it's still on my channel. You can go back and watch that. I was live streaming, I believe, what, 2 days ago or yesterday? I was basically just live streaming the stock market live. It's about 2 hours long. You don't have to watch the whole thing or at all if you don't want to watch it. But if you want to check it out, you want to see who came through, and thank you very much for everyone that came through. We had about, at the most I saw was about 40 people at once. So my first ever live stream, 40 people at once, I'll take it. I'm not mad at that. Thank you very much for everyone that came through. So I basically just want to say thank you for that. What's up, people? It's Editing Mike here. On top of that, I just want to say thank you for 5,000 subscribers. Before this video was recorded, we had I think like 4,700 maybe subscribers, but now we're at 5,000. So thank you very much for that. Completely insane. Can't imagine. I'm like, honestly, I really don't know. Thank you. Just straightforward. Thank you so much. We're going to keep grinding out. 10K's up next. Let's get back to the video. On top of that, if you guys could just drop a like on this video, that is the easiest way to help this channel grow. That's how I reach more people, is just by simply liking the like button. So just hit that like button, smash that like button, do whatever you want to do to that like button. Nothing crazy, please. Nothing crazy. But hit that like button. Thank you very much for that. Let's actually get into what I want to talk about today, which are a couple of things. So first thing on the list, AMC and GameStop. How are they doing today? Today they are both down tremendously. AMC is down, what, it's looking like 40% on the day, and then for GameStop is down a rough 59%. But from everything I've seen online, I see a lot of people still holding. So I was a little confused when I was looking at the market today and I saw that it was going down. I guess a lot of people aren't buying that much, but we can see we did hit a little recovery, I believe around 11 or 12 o'clock this morning. Honestly, it looked as though the market was trading with itself because I didn't see any volume that much really in the morning for GameStop or AMC. So it's like these hedge fund managers basically bought shares of GameStop, sold them, bought shares of AMC and sold them. I don't know that 100% to be the truth, but that's basically what I personally noticed for most of the day. I have no idea how things are going to go between those two stocks going forward, but what I do know is my position. So I still have my current position of 105 shares on Webull, and I still have my contracts, or my call contracts, on Robinhood for both AMC, Nokia, and Express, which I'm all down in, obviously. My AMC contracts do expire this Friday, so I do have to get out of those contracts eventually, so I am going to have to sell that. But as far as my shares go, I can sell those whenever I decide to sell those, but I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, especially after the little kickback that we got today. So I'll probably hold on to my AMC shares. We'll see what happens over maybe the next week and a half, and I'll kind of go from there. But overall, if you're holding like me, then diamond hands, let's get to it. But if you're not holding like me, there's nothing wrong with selling. I don't care about what anybody says on the internet. There's nothing wrong with selling. Some people actually put a lot of money on the line, which you shouldn't do, but some people did. They put a lot of money on the line and they're losing a lot of money, so they might not be able to risk losing more money. So you have to do what's right for your financial situation. I'm obviously out here to give you good advice at the same time. Obviously, just buying something off of hype, it's not the best investment. It's not really an investment at all. It's more of gambling. But you know, hey, you win some, you lose some. Either way, this isn't normal investing, and you need to do what you need to do to make sure your account is in good standing. I'm okay losing the amount of money that I put up. If you're not okay with that, then you might want to get out of it. That's all I'm saying. I have no idea what the price is going to do over the next coming days or maybe even week. This is all for entertainment purposes only, and I'm pretty sure if anybody told you that AMC is going to go back to 50, 100, and GameStop's going to go up to 600, 100% they're lying to you because they don't know either. So as always, and especially around times like this where the market will basically do anything, invest at your own risk and be willing to lose everything if you really want to put up that much risk for it. Next up, I want to take a second to talk about Robinhood. Of course, Robinhood lost a lot of people. They lost a lot of faith in people. They lost a lot of faith in me, myself. But I personally can't leave the platform right now just because of the presentation that Robinhood offers me to the actual channel. Then I'll personally be staying with Robinhood for a little bit of time. I don't know when I'm going to be leaving, but I am looking at other apps. Make sure you check out my leaving Robinhood video for like a full detailed kind of video talking about just that. But something definitely to note, Robinhood had 1 million app downloads on the App Store on Friday. So that essentially means they have possibly 1 million new accounts being opened coming this week, which would obviously flood the market and do whatever it wants to do with the market. And on top of that, there's 1 million accounts being opened. So a lot of people are just jumping into investing. They're just jumping into how to actually invest and everything like that. And like I mentioned before, this is not normal investing. We don't normally do this. We don't normally like hype up stocks like this and then go out, everybody goes out and buys it, and then a lot of people lose their money. This isn't normal at all. This is 100% an anomaly. It probably won't happen again. This is honestly possibly a once in a lifetime type of event. Either way, I just want to say that there are a lot of new investors in the game right now. So definitely help people out down in the comment section if they're having questions. Definitely help people out, you may know personally. And obviously, I'm going to help you guys out by making even more content for you guys, especially if you're a beginner investor, because I mean, I was a beginner investor at one point in time, and now look at my account, over $20,000, and that didn't come from me buying these hype stocks. So if you have general questions about investing, definitely check out some of the videos on my channel, because I make videos talking all about that stuff. That'll definitely help you out. And if you also still have questions past that, drop those down below in this comment section, and I can read those and then make a full-blown video about them. Either way, I'm definitely going to have some beginner investor videos coming up, because I've gained a lot of beginner investor subscribers, as well as just a lot of beginner investors in general, just naturally flooding YouTube. They're out here looking for good content, and I'm simply trying to provide just that. Next thing I wanted to mention is my portfolio update. Where exactly is it? So if you guys don't know, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, I make monthly portfolio updates going over my entire Robinhood account basically, and in that I basically just talk about all the stocks I have in my account and the dividends and all that kind of stuff, because overall it's basically a dividend video. If you guys don't know what dividends is, make sure you check out my video. But essentially it's free money that companies pay you simply for holding shares of their stock, and then that can either get reinvested into that stock to make you even more money, or you can just have it be a passive income source for yourself. So whatever you want to do, I make dividend investing videos, so definitely check those videos out, and you definitely understand what I'm talking about if you've seen some of those videos. Either way, I'm in the process of trying to downsize my portfolio, so I'm trying to sell a lot of stocks this week, not the AMC GameStop stuff. I'm trying to sell a lot of regular stocks, a lot of stocks I'm already up in, already made my money in and everything like that. I'm trying to sell all of those and downsize my portfolio a little bit, because honestly it's just too many stocks. I'm too diversified. Yes, too diversified. That is a thing. So once I do that, I'll pump out a video. Either way, it still should be coming this week. I would say at the latest this Sunday. So just be on the lookout for that. But it's definitely coming. I didn't forget about it, and definitely didn't forget about it. It's coming. So just be on the lookout for that. Like I mentioned before, I'm still looking for alternatives to Robinhood. I haven't personally found anything that's perfectly aligned with everything that Robinhood does in a simple and beginner-friendly app. I haven't found that yet. I think Doe, honestly, is the closest bet to Robinhood for me right now. Doe basically offers almost every single feature that Robinhood has, minus the fractional shares, which is a pretty big feature, and I do want them to add that soon. Hopefully they can add that soon. But if they do add that, then I might move everything from Robinhood to Doe. Now, a lot of people obviously recommended a whole bunch of different platforms for me to use, and I've seen all those platforms. I've used most of those platforms, so I know my opinion on most of them, and I'll talk about that in a separate video as well. But just to be clear for you guys, brokerages like Fidelity, like E-Trade, like TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, those are great brokerages. I honestly highly recommend you guys use those brokerages, but the problem I have with that is that their actual systems are just so archaic. They're so old looking. I don't like using it. I invest on my phone for the most part, maybe 99% of the time. So I want something that looks really good, and it's honestly very few apps that fit that bill. Robinhood is one of those apps. I do like Doe, and I'll have a link down in my description for Doe as well, and you'll get a free stock if you want to sign up for Doe early, if I do decide to move to that. I also have Webull, which I've learned to love. I have Public, which is pretty cool, but they have a little bit less features, and I don't love it as much because they just don't have enough features that covers the whole Robinhood front of things. And then M1 Finance is obviously great as well. Either way, they all have different type of aspects of the app. They all do something really well and don't do everything that Robinhood does. So that's my main reasoning. I do plan on using multiple apps going forward in the future. I already have multiple accounts open. So I already have an Acorns account, an M1 Finance account, a Fidelity account, a Robinhood account, obviously. I have the Webull account. So I have a lot of brokerages. Honestly, I recommend you do the same exact thing. Basically, just don't lock yourself down to one platform, because at the end of the day, are they really paying you? No, you're really paying them to trade on their platform. So overall, don't lock yourself down to one platform. It's not the best thing to do, and we've seen that firsthand. If I actually wanted to go and buy some more GameStop or AMC when Robinhood had cut it off that last week, I could have went on Fidelity and did just that. I personally didn't do that because my Fidelity account isn't meant for that use, but I could have if I really wanted to. I say all this to say because I simply want you guys to be the best investor possible. You need to make those great choices on your own. Obviously, I can provide you with the options, but honestly, you guys have to make that decision on your own. You have to find out what's the best platform for you. And honestly, the only way to really do that is to go out and test most of these platforms or find videos on it where somebody else has already tested them out for themselves. I also want to make sure you newcomers understand the importance of risk, because if you're going to go ahead and risk all your money on AMC and GameStop, knowing that these companies aren't really faring too well normally, and people are just driving the price up from hype and just everything that's going on with the hedge funds and all kind of stuff, that's not normal investing. You obviously have to do that at your own risk, and you might pay the price if it falls. And in this case, if people got in when it was like $20 for AMC or $300 for GameStop and it fell, they're down right now, but you're also not out until you sell. So as long as you don't sell anything, you can ride it back up. Who knows if it'll get to those prices? I have no idea, but if it does, then you're all good to go. And honestly, you can still make money out of this. Investing, to me personally, is something that's long term. I look at this and I say, okay, maybe in 20 years from now, I can go and retire early. Or I look at this and say, oh, I'm investing this much money now to go and put a down payment on a house. Or maybe you want to go and buy your dream car. You can do whatever you want, because once again, this is your money. And Robinhood, as well as other brokerages, still should not have blocked this. But like I said before, if you go and you put your money, you spread yourself out, you diversify your different brokerages, then you probably were still able to trade freely that day anyway. So do what you gotta do, take care of yourselves, and that's kind of that on that front. As far as future investing updates go, I'll definitely have more investing videos for you guys, because you guys really enjoy these videos. I'll cover Doe. I'll probably go over Public again. I might jump into M1 Finance and go over that again as well, because they're great apps. People also mention SoFi to me. I haven't even looked at SoFi yet, so I want to check out SoFi Money, Ally Invest, check that out as well. E-Trade, I told you guys, Fidelity, all that kind of good stuff. TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. There's so many different options for you guys, so honestly, you have to do your own research. I can't do everything at once, but I will try to provide all that information to you in a timely manner. And if you just started out investing, you just hopped in, you bought some GameStop, maybe some AMC, and you're taking that loss right now, do not take that too seriously, because like I said before, this is not normal. None of this is normal. You'll be all right. Investing is long term. You'll be just fine. Looking at it on the day-to-day basis might drive you a little crazy, but that's why I'm going to put you in some solid stuff that won't do that for you at all. Either way, I hope to provide some solid how-to videos, basically how to get started investing, what to invest in, maybe to build yourself over long term, what might be best for you versus somebody else. I hope to provide all those type of videos coming very soon on the channel. You guys, the support has been amazing. Let's get this channel to 5,000 subscribers. That'll be my next milestone. That'll be pretty crazy. 5,000 subscribers. I've been on YouTube for a little bit, but 5,000 is pretty crazy to me. 1,000 was pretty crazy to me, and 100 was pretty crazy to me as well. So who would have thought? Here we are, almost 5,000 subscribers in, and we're gonna keep going, because why stop now? It doesn't make much sense. Either way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like button. Make sure you subscribe. Even though I put another thumbs up, that's for the subscribe. So subscribe, like, do that. Check out some of my other content. Go and sign up for Robinhood if you want to use Robinhood still. Go and sign up for Webull if you want to use Webull. I have my own recommendations. I honestly like all these platforms. I'm just using all of them at once. It's that simple. I have different reasons for each one, and I'll go over that in a separate video as well. Either way, do what you gotta do. Make some money, because that's all we're here to do. We're just here to make some money. So take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.